when it comes to the horror genre, there aren't too many titles that really grip me like that. And that applies to both, movies, TV, and games. I mean, aside from a few staples, I don't really get scared like that. I mean, in fact, I make it a sport to laugh at most modern scary movies because they're not really all that scary. I mean, they're more hilarious, if anything, because people make really dumb mistakes in movies. So, I've been hearing about this game called Poppy Playtime, and from what I'm hearing, it's actually pretty scary. And we're going to be testing that out. So, now, I don't really have my hopes high for this, so, I mean, it really can't be that bad. Can it? Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is AJ, finally playing this game. I know I'm late, but I finally caved after hearing so much about it. I said, you know what, let's try it out. Now, before I get into this, I do want to let you know that there are going to be spoilers for some of the game's content and gameplay, so if you haven't played and still wish to do so, click off now. Alright, you have been warned, so let's discuss this. Now, for those of you who don't know, Poppy Playtime is the brainchild of indie developer MLB Games that was released in October of 2021. It's an episodic horror puzzle game set in an abandoned toy factory where you as the player are tasked with solving several puzzles as you progress while slowly uncovering the lore behind the story. Which, by the way, involves the mysterious disappearances of all the former staff members. But I'm pretty sure that's got nothing to do with the story. Now, as you reach the climax of the first chapter, you encounter this fucking thing. Picture Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Force him to watch one too many TikTok compilations, and you get Huggy Wuggy. Seriously, if you're not even the least bit unsettled by this thing, then you're either new to gaming and horror altogether, or you're lying. I mean, the question is not a matter of if it'll come after you, only when. Now, my first thought upon seeing this is, I'm pretty sure I have a better chance of securing a PS5 that wasn't scalped than I do not having to see this thing again. So everything comes full circle right before you restart power for the toy machine. You come back into the room where you first encounter Huggy, and oh no, he's gone. Wasn't expecting that to happen. So after solving the final puzzle of the chapter, we unsurprisingly meet up with the Murder Muppet, who proceeds to chase us into the vents. Now, I'll be honest with you, despite how obvious the sequence was, it was still very nerve-wracking. Oh, Jesus! No. I should have expected this. Nope, the second he disappeared, I knew it. Jesus Christ, that is terrifying! Alright, now we gotta get away. We gotta get away. Whoa. No. Oh my God! So, after getting my collective shit together, I tried one more time and finally managed to outrun Huggy, which brought me to the end of the chapter, where I finally met the titular character, Poppy. And what's the first thing I do? Open her case, of course. What could go wrong?
You opened my case.
And that, folks, brings us to the end of Chapter 1. Now, my initial thoughts. I really like this game. I'm not gonna lie. They got me. They definitely got me. I mean, despite despite that encounter being expected, it was still, as I said before, really, really unsettling. And I really like that, Now, as far as the design of the game, I can appreciate it. It's very simple, yet effective. It's not trying to overdo something, or, rather, it's not, it gets the point across, and as far as the enemy design, well, I mean, the video speaks for itself. So I am really looking forward to the further chapters of this game. I mean, the setting, the sound design, the enemy design, the lore of the story is really intriguing. And speaking of that, there are a lot of little Easter eggs littered throughout the story. I mean, aside from what's placed right in front of you. Speaking of Easter eggs, I actually had to go back after the fact and look this up. Yeah. Tell me whether or not that's nightmare fuel. But like I said, this is actually a good example of, good, well thought out game design. And AAA studios should take note. And it's kind of sad. I mean, you have entities who have, a lot of money at their disposal, and they release crap products. Not all of them, but, as of late, there seems to be a trend. But, games like this give me hope, for the gaming industry going forward. But, yeah, like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what MLB Games comes up with, and can't wait to play Chapter 2. But, with that being said, I think it's time to wrap up this video. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, guys, this is AJ, signing out.